Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief with the coolest Define Your Legacy t-shirt from the V, our mantra this week. Welcome to week 11. This is my Wednesday message. Today I had so much fun speaking to a lot of people who flew in from all over the world, especially India. All right, who wanted to come for VCon. VCon got postponed. They still had tickets. They came. They had so much fun with Sati, David, Sharfun, Dave Wadwani. I spoke to them, all right, so I got to meet them. And I realized today that we convey so many messages, trainings to all of you guys. So firstly, I hope I'm not confusing the living daylights out of you, all right, especially the new kids who just signed up and all that. All right, I have my Wednesday message. That's what you're watching right now. I have my Instagram live. My Wednesday message is a concise, very targeted message that comes out every Wednesday. And my Instagram live on Sunday, 8 p.m. Hong Kong Standard Time is whatever I feel like talking about. All right, depending on my mood, my environment. My son visits my Instagram live every time. I think he's going to be a great upline or maybe the future junior chief. All right. Now, I had the pleasure of spending so much time with Dato Sri Vijay the past few days, especially last night. And I want to convey one lesson that a lot of uplines, a lot of people don't talk about much. But this was one of the most fundamental messages that Dato Sri Vijay shared with me that I think prepared me for the journey I've been on for 25 years. And his message, he always calls it the AAA. A. All right, simple. It's a AAA. It's adapt, adjust, accommodate. All right, adapt, adjust, accommodate. Adapt, adjust, accommodate. Now, what does these three words mean? It simply is a reflection of what your journey is going to be about. So, one advice I can give you to the new guys, to guys in the middle of journey, even the max out kings and queens, one thing I can guarantee you that I have experienced over the last 25 years is the need to adapt, adjust, accommodate to change. Change is unavoidable. What we built in 1998, 1999, 2000, the foundation years of our organization, is no longer the way we would build an organization today in 2023. Your life has been filled with changes. I still remember sending SMS messages. When I first got my mobile phone, there was no SMS. Only voice call, then SMS, then came BlackBerry, if you remember. I'm talking to the older generation. And then from BlackBerry today, you have WhatsApp, Signal, all right, Botim, okay, WeChat, WeLine, okay, what's the one starting with T? Telegram. All right, I got all these apps trying to communicate with everyone around the world because not everyone is on one platform. So I have to adapt, adjust, accommodate to communicate with my downlines, all of you around the world. So one thing I have realized that is a requirement that most networkers think is not a requirement is your flexibility, is your ability to change with times, change with your environment. Building one country is a different environment from a different country. Speaking to one leader is different from speaking to another leader. So as a networker, as an upline, you always need to adapt, adjust, accommodate, all right, to everything around you which is ever changing. Now the challenge is, I've realized, most networkers are born or they start their journey with a very fixed way of thinking, with a very interesting stubbornness and rigidness. This is the only way I will live in Qnet. Don't be a moron, guys. I'm saying this with love. All right, I had to change who I am. I had to change the way I speak. I had to change and adapt, adjust, accommodate to the different type of leaders I manage on a day-to-day basis. I have to change as much as I watched Dato Sri Vijay evolve and change. I had to adapt, adjust, accommodate to his new style of being my mentor, upline, and being more demanding, being more unreasonable, all right, even today with me. So one thing I'm going to tell you guys, there's some things that remain the same throughout the journey. All right, your dream, your dedication, the hard work, the warriorship. But if you are planning to build a global business, if you are planning to start local, all right, and then take your business globally to the whole world, don't be stubborn. Don't be rigid. All right, empty your cup and recognize the fact that you will constantly need to change. You will constantly need to adapt to new things that the world is going to put on you, whether you like it or not. You have to adapt to new people you sign up. All right, you have to adapt to new cultures that will be part of your network, who decide not to follow your culture completely. You have to adapt to people who learn fast and people who learn too slow. You have to adapt to people who are full cups and also adapt to people who are empty cups. All right, it is a constant need for versatility. All right, you must be, Bruce Lee had an amazing video, all right, where he said, that's my Bruce Lee impersonation, all right, where he said, you have to be like water. You understand? Bruce Lee said all about this concept of you must be so flexible, so fluid, so adaptable, adjustable, accommodate. That means you have to be like water. Because water is the most powerful force in the world. You have seen it, the tsunamis, whatever. You cannot stop water. Water will go anywhere. You block water, it will find a way to continue to flow. You understand? Water will change its shape according to the container. Water will flow this way. There's a block. It will find the smallest hole and go through it and keep flowing until it turns into a tunnel. So the greatest advice, I remember Dato Sri telling me about this Bruce Lee video. The greatest advice, if you want to be a successful networker, consistently, if you want to be a max out king or queen, then be water. Don't be a rock. All right, be water. And if you are water, you will be able to build your network anywhere in the world. You will be able to adapt, adjust, accommodate to any kind of downline, any kind of upline. You will be able to survive every kind of challenge, because a challenge is a block. Whatever challenge you're facing in your market is a wall. If you roll a rock onto a wall, it'll hit the wall and come back. But if you allow water to flow, the pressure will be enough to push down the wall. There'll be a crack, there'll be an exit here, something there. The water will keep flowing. Nothing can stop water. Alright, so if you want to be a greatest networker, don't be a big rock, hard to move, don't want to adapt, don't want to adjust, don't want to accommodate. You will become draconian, you will be outdated. You will never be able to adapt to the new kind of downlines that sign up today, the 20-year-old guy, the 20-year-old girl who wants excitement, not only worried about financial freedom, but wants adventure in their journey. Don't be a rock. Don't be a big fat rock. A big fat rock can never reach its destination unless it is pushed by water. Are you guys with me? Because rocks will change their shape, all right, if water flows long enough on the rock. Are you guys with me? I'm not trying to be philosophical. I'm trying to tell you that you have a long journey ahead of you, no matter where you are at. And it's one advice I took back from Dato Sri last night. He was having a session with some chiefs, is be water. Adapt, adjust, accommodate. All right, some markets will require these products, some market want that products, some want market this price point, some markets that price point. Just learn to adapt, adjust, market. The foundation does not change. The messaging does not change. Because if you don't adapt, adjust, accommodate, your network will be stuck. If you become a fat rock, your network cannot move. If you become water, they will merge with you and flow toward the ultimate direction of financial freedom. Now, it is not easy. And let me tell you, Even for you, a big fat rock prospect had to be converted to water when you sign up. And when you are converted to water, the first few months of your networking journey, you are water. You are willing to adapt, adjust, accommodate, and you are willing to do anything to achieve the results. And then at some point, I don't know why, I'm just trying to figure out, these water people become fat rocks again on their journey. Right? And that's why I exist as your chief, as your upline. Right? Dato Sri Vijay has made it a point that the only reason I'm still here after 25 years as your chief, representing the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, is because he has made sure I remain water and I don't turn to an ice cube and I don't turn into a big fat rock. Alright? Because your journey is long. Alright? So adapt, adjust, accommodate, guys. You will meet all kinds of downlines. Alright? Adapt to them. You will go to all kinds of countries. Adapt to them. You will have good weeks and bad weeks. Adapt to it. Alright? You have to adjust constantly. You have to adjust your level of your ego. You have to adjust your approach to people. Some people need a hammering on Wednesday and need to be uplifted on Thursday. Some people can be pushed. Some people cannot push. So adjust who you are based on what the need is of that moment. Accommodate. You got to accommodate everyone. You cannot discriminate. You have to accommodate. You will have arrogant downlines. You will have slow downlines. You will have fast downlines. You will have full cup downlines. You will have empty cup downlines. You have downlines who talk too much. Downlines who don't talk at all. Alright, you have the ones who listen and those who pretend to listen. Those who don't do anything. Those who do too much of the wrong thing. Accommodate them all. Alright, and then fine-tune them along the journey. Don't reject. Accommodate everyone. Accommodate anything that needs to be done. Because you have to understand that your future with us is not 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It's the next 50, 75 years, the next generation. Alright, and in order for you to build a legacy or leave a legacy, alright, or build your legacy, you need to be water. Water will evaporate, turn into rain and come back and flow again. You understand? So a heated crisis will evaporate you, but you will come back to the V, come back to Japa, Dato Sri Vijay. We will send you back as rain and then you keep flowing. Never stop flowing, never stop changing. Adapt, adjust, accommodate. So if you are watching this Wednesday message and you're saying, I'm stubborn, I only know this way, it works. Doesn't matter. Adapt, adjust, accommodate. It may only be working for you and nobody else. Then you have to change. Are you guys with me? So my greatest advice to you, and I learned this from Dato Sri and I really want to share it with you. This Wednesday message, my advice to you, don't be a big fat rock. Be water. Because water is unstoppable. Water will adapt, adjust, accommodate. But one thing water will do, no matter what, water will keep flowing, guys, all the way to financial freedom. I love you guys.